Hello children, we have completed up to the 7th sum in exercise 1.2, right? So, let us see the 8th question in exercise 1.2. Okay children, take your classwork notebook, put today's date, okay, write exercise 1.2 8th question, okay? Write the question, okay, let us read the question. Simplify 1 upon 2 plus 3 upon 2 minus 2 upon 5 divided by 3 upon 10 into 3. Okay. First of all, we are going to simplify this one. Okay. And show that it is the rational number between 11 and 12. Okay. First of all, we are going to simplify these. Okay. And we are going to find the answer for this one. Okay. This answer should be in between 11 and 12. Okay. We are going to find whether it is in between 11 and 12. Okay children, so let us solve the this one. Okay, so what is that? 1 upon 2 plus 3 upon 2 minus 2 upon 5 divided by 3 upon 10 into 3. Okay children, so we are going to use the basic operations, right? So if you are doing simplify by using the basic operations means what rule we will use? We have learnt a rule in the smaller classes, right? That rule is called BIDMAS. Okay, BIDMAS. B-I-D-M-A-S. Okay, children. So it is called BIDMAS. B stands for bracket. Okay, children. First of all, B stands for bracket, and then I for indices, and D for division, M for multiplication, A for addition, and S for subtraction. Okay, children. First of all, in this question, we are going to simplify the bracket first, okay? We are going to solve the brackets first, okay? Here we are having the brackets, right? So, first of all, we are going to solve this one. Okay, let us do this. So, 1 upon 2 plus, so we are going to solve this one, okay? Write the remaining as it was in the question. So, let us do this by cross multiplication method, okay? So, 2 5s are 10. And then cross multiply 3 into 5, 3 5s are 15, okay, and then put minus 2 2s are 4, okay children. And what is the next step? 1 upon 2 plus 15 minus 4, 11 upon 10, okay children, divided by 3 upon 10 into 3, okay. So now we have solved this one so that we can remove the brackets here, okay. So after completing the bracket, what we need to do? Indices, we are not having indices here. The next is division, okay. So is there a division symbol? Yeah, we are having division symbol, right? So we are going to solve this division, okay. So 1 upon 2 plus, okay, we are going to solve this one into 3, okay. If you are doing division means what we need to do the first step? What is the first step? We need to write the 11 upon 10, okay, first term as it was in the question, okay, first rational number. And then we need to change the symbol, okay, 11 upon 10 into, okay, and then we need to take reciprocal, okay, or else multiplicative inverse. So, what is the multiplicative inverse of 3 upon 10? 10 upon 3, right? So, 10 upon 3. Okay, children. So, we can simplify this one. Here we are having 10 and also here also we are having 10. So, 110 is 10 and 110 is 10. Okay, children. So, we have completed this one. So, we got the answer as 1 upon 2 plus 11 upon 1 into 1 upon 3 into 3. Okay, children. Again, we are having, after doing division, we can do multiplication, right? So, here we are having multiplication symbol. Now, we can cut this, right, by using 3 table. 1 3 is 3 and 1 3 is 3, right? So, we can simplify very easily. Now, what we got? So, we can do here, okay. So, 1 upon 2, okay, here 1 upon 2 and then plus 11 upon 1 plus 11 upon 1 into 1 upon 1 into 1. Okay, 1 upon 1 we can leave, is it? So 111 is 11, same. 1 into 1, same. Again we are having 1 here, so that we can leave this one. Okay, so after completing multiplication we can do addition, right? So let us solve this one by addition. See, we can do cross multiplication method. Okay, so 1 2 is 2. Now cross multiply, 1 1 is 1 and then put plus 2 11s are 22. Okay children, so we are getting the answer as 23 upon 2. Okay children, so what is the next question? And show that it is a rational number between 11 and 12, right? So we got the answer as 23 upon 2. Okay, we can change this into mixed fraction. Okay, so let us divide 23 divided by 2. Okay, so 1 2 is 2. So 2 minus 2 0. Bring down 3. So again 1 2 is 2. So 3 minus 2 it is 1. So the answer we are getting is 11 1 upon 2. Okay, we need to write the quotient here. Okay, the whole number place and remainder in the numerator and the divisor in the denominator. Okay children, so we got the answer as 11 1 upon 2. Okay, so it is in between 11 and 12, is it? So simply if you are having a number line means this one is 0 1 2. So if it is 11 and if it is 12 means if it is in between this 1 by 2. Okay children, can you all understood? So we have proved that it is in between 11 and 12. Okay, so copy it in your classwork notebook. Children, pause the video and write, okay? So after completing this one, write the 9th question in your classwork notebook, okay? Exercise 1.2, 9th one, okay? Okay children, let us see the 9th sum, okay? So simplify 11 upon 8 into minus 6 upon 33 plus 1 upon 3 plus 3 upon 5 divided by 9 upon 20 minus 4 upon 7 into minus 7 upon 5. Okay, let us solve this. Okay, so let us write the question, same question again. So that is 11 upon 8 into minus 6 upon 33, okay, plus 1 upon 3 plus 3 upon 5 divided by 9 upon 20 minus 4 upon 7 into minus 7 upon 5. Okay children, this is the question, right? So we have written the same question. So see here, see the first bracket, okay? See, we are having multiplication symbol. So how will you multiply? While multiplying, we can multiply the corresponding numerators and corresponding denominators, and also we can simplify it to the standard form, right? First of all, let us make it into standard form, okay? See here we are having 11 and here we are having 33. So we can make it into standard form by using 11 table, right? So 1 11 is 11 and 3 11s are 33. Okay children, and see here we are having minus 6 and here we are having 8. So we can cut this by using 2 table, right? So 3 2s are 6 and 4 2s are 8. Okay children, and also here we are having 3 and also here we are having 3. So that we can cut, right? So 1 3 is 3 and again 1 3 is 3. Okay children, so we have the term as, we got the term as 1 upon 4 into 1 upon minus 1 upon 1. Okay, we got this term, okay? And let us see the next one. Here we are having the division symbol. So what we can do? We need to change the symbol and we need to take the multiplicative inverse. Okay, so let us put plus So what will you do? Just write the first rational number as it was in the question. So 3 upon 5, and after that here we are having divide symbol, so that we can put into multiplication symbol. Okay, and after that we need to take the multiplicative inverse. Okay, so what is the multiplicative inverse of 9 upon 20? 20 upon 9, right? So that we can write 20 upon 9. Okay children, now we got this term in the multiplication, so that we can simplify, right? We can make it in standard form. See, here we are having 3 and here we are having 9. So we can cut this, okay, by using 3 table. 1 3 is 3 and 3 3s are 9, right? And here we are having 5 and here we are having 20, okay? So that we can simplify by using 5 table, okay? So 1 5 is 5 and 4 5s are 20. Okay children, so let us see the next one. See, here we are having 7, okay, 7 in the denominator and minus 7 in the numerator, right? So that we can simplify this, right? We can cut this by using 7 table. 1 7 is 7 and again 1 7 is 7. Okay children, so we will get the term as minus 4 upon 1 into minus 1 upon 5. Okay children, so let us write the next term, next step. See, 1 into minus 1, minus 1, right? So minus 1, and 1 into 4, 4. Okay children, so we got minus 1 upon 4 plus, so 1 into 4, 4, okay, and 1 into 3, 3. Okay children, and see the next bracket. So 4 into minus 1, minus 4, okay, minus 4, and 1 into 5, 5. Okay, and then what we can do? See, here we are having 2 signs, so that we can minus into minus, we can put plus sign. Okay, so the rational numbers we are having is minus 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 3. Okay, here also we are having plus, so plus into plus we can put plus. So plus 1 upon 3 and again plus 4 upon 3 minus into minus plus, right? So plus 4 upon 5. Okay, so we can divide this, we can add this, is it? But we are having different denominators, children. So first of all, what we need to do? We can take LCM, right? We can take LCM and make the denominators same. Okay children, so let us find the LCM. So 4, 3, 3 and 5, okay, 4, 3, 3 and 5, okay. So we can put 2, so 2 2s are 4, and then 3, 3 and 5. And again we can put 2, 1 2 is 2, and 3, 3 and 5. Okay children, and now we can put 3. So 1, 1, 1 and 5, and again we can put 5, okay, at the last we can put 5. So 1, okay. So what is the LCM? So what is the LCM? 2 2s are 4, 3 4s are 12, 12 5s are 60. Okay, so the LCM is 60. Okay children, the LCM is 60. So let us solve the sum. So we got the denominator as 60. Okay, now what will be multiplied with this 4 to get 60? 15 4s are 60, right? So we can put 15, okay. So we can multiply 15 in the numerator as well as in the denominator. Okay children, and again what will be multiplied with this 3 to get 3 to get 60? See, here we are having 3, right? So leave this 3 and multiply all other numbers. 5 4s are 20, okay, 23s are 60. Okay, so we need to multiply 20 in the numerator and in the denominator. Okay, children, can you all understood? See, here we are having 4, right? So 2 2s are 4, okay. Just leave these 2 and multiply all of the digits. 5 3s are 15. So 15 4s are 60. Okay, children. And here we are having 3. So that just hide this 3 and multiply this one. 5 4s are 20. Okay, so 23s are 60. Okay, children. So that we are multiplying 20 in the numerator as well as in the denominator. Okay, and the next term is also 3, so that we can multiply 20 in the numerator as well as in the denominator. Okay, children, and at the last we are having the denominator as 5, so that just hide this 5 and multiply all other digits. Okay, 3 4s are 12, right? So 12, you need to multiply 12 in the numerator as well as in the denominator. Okay, children. So now write the answer. Minus 1 into 15, 15. Okay, minus 15, put plus. So 1 into 20, 20. Okay, 120 is 20. And then put plus. 4 into 20, 80. Okay, and then 4 into 12, 4 12s are 48, right? 4 12s are 48. Okay, so we got the terms as minus 15 plus 20 plus 80 plus 48. Now add all the digits. So let us add, okay. So 15 plus 20. See, here we are having this digit as minus, okay, negative sign. Okay, just leave this one and add other all digits. Okay, so 20 plus 80 will get 100. So 148. Okay, 148 minus 15. Now subtract it. 148 minus 15. 4 minus 1, 3. Okay, and 1. So 133. So we got the answer as 133 upon 60. Okay, children. Children, copy this in your notebook. Pause the video and write. Okay. Simply, we have solved all the brackets first. Okay. So here we had multiplied and we just made this in the standard form. Okay. And here we have checked, but we are having division symbol. So that we are just changing the symbol and we are taking the reciprocal. Okay. And after that we are just multiplicating. Okay. Likewise, we got the step. Okay. This one we got. So that here we can add. So that, and here we are having different signs. So that we are taking LCM and finding the denominator as 60. And as the final answer, we got the answer as 133 upon 60. Okay, children. So pause the video and write. Children, after completing this, you should write the question of example 1.19 in your classwork notebook. Okay. Okay, children. Let us read the example 1.19. Have you already done the question in your classwork notebook? Okay. Read the question. Find the rational numbers that should be added and subtracted so that they will make the sum. Okay, 3 1 upon 2 plus 1 3 upon 4 plus 2 3 upon 8 to the nearest whole number. Okay, children. So here we need to find the sum of this one. Okay, we are having addition, right? So we are going to add and we will get the sum, right? Already this question is in mixed fraction, so that we will get the answer as a mixed fraction. But we can add or subtract to make the nearest whole number. That is the question. Okay, children. Simply, first of all, we are going to add this one and we are going to find the sum of this. Okay. We know this question is in mixed fraction. Okay. So the answer we'll get is also mixed fraction. But we can add and also we can subtract. Okay. We can either add or subtract and we need to make this into bring to the nearest whole number. Okay, children. That is the question. Okay. So let us solve this. So first of all, we are going to find the sum of this addition. Okay. See, the question is 3 1 upon 2 plus 1 3 upon 4 plus 2 3 upon 8. Okay, this is the question. Okay. So let us add. Okay. So first of all, we are having mixed fractions, right? So we can change this mixed fraction into improper fraction. Okay, we are going to divide these, multiply these two, 3 into 2, and we are going to add this one so that we can write. Okay, so 3 into 2 plus 1 upon 2 plus here 1 into 4 plus 3 upon 4, and again put plus 2 into 8 plus 3 upon 8. Okay children, so now we can add, we can multiply. 3 2s are 6, 6 plus 1, 7, okay, 7 upon 2, and then 1 into 4, 4, 4 plus 3, 7, 7 upon 4, okay, and again 8 into 2, 2 8s are 16, 16 plus 3, 19, okay, 19 upon 8, okay children. So now we got the improper fraction, but we can add now, but we are having different denominators, right? So that what we need to do? We need to take the LCM, okay? Let us find LCM. So the LCM of 2, 4 and 8, okay? Now find the LCM, we can use the prime number 2, right? 1 2 is 2 and 2 2s are 4 and 4 2s are 8. Again we can put 2 table, okay? We can use 2 table. So 2, 1, 1 and 2. Okay children, and again we can use 2. So 1, 1 and 1. So what is the LCM? LCM equal to 2 into 2, 4. 4 2s are 8, okay? So the LCM is 8, okay children? So we got the denominator as 8. Okay, now say what will be multiplied with this 2 to get 8? 2 4s are 8, right? So into 4, okay? So just multiply 4 in the numerator as well as in the denominator. Okay children, so what will you get? 7 4s are? 7 are 28, okay, 28. Put plus. And here we are having 7 upon 4, okay? In the denominator we are having 4. So what will be multiplied with this 4 to get 8? 4 2s are 8, right? So multiply 2 in the numerator as well as in the denominator. So what will you get? 7 2s are 14, okay? Put plus, and here we are having 8, so that into 1, okay? So 8 into 1, multiply 1 in the numerator as well as in the denominator, so that 19 into 1 we will get 19. Okay children, now add all these. 28 plus 14 plus 19. Now add 21, right? So put 1 and here 2. So 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 1, 5. 5 plus 1, 6. Okay. We got the answer as 61 upon 8. Okay children, is it clear? Very easy, right? But our question is in mixed fraction. Is it children? So our question is in mixed fraction. Now we got the answer in improper fraction, so that we can divide and get the answer in mixed fraction. Okay children, so let us divide. 61 divided by 8. 7 8s are 56. Okay, 7 8s are 56. So 1 minus 6. So we can borrow, okay, and we will get 11 and 5. So 11 minus 6. Okay, 5 and 6. 5 minus 5. 0. So what will you get? The answer we are getting is 7. Okay. The quotient we will write this in the whole number place, and a reminder, the numerator and the divisor in the denominator. So that we got the answer as 7 5 upon 8. Okay children. But what is the question? Read the question again. Find the rational numbers that should be added and subtracted so that they will make the sum, okay, to the nearest whole number. Okay children, now we can add or we can subtract, but we need to bring to the nearest whole number. Okay children, okay, இது பக்கத்துல இருக்கிற nearest whole number கொண்டு வரணும். Either we can make it as 7 or else we can make it as 8. Okay, it is in between 7 and 8, right? If we are drawing a number line, means it is in between 7 and 8. So that we can round off to 7 or else we can round off to 8. Okay children. So children, now we got the answer as 7, 5 upon 8. Okay. So what is the question? Read the question again. Find the rational numbers that should be added and subtracted so that they will make the sum to the nearest whole number. Okay, we got the sum. We need to make the sum to the nearest whole number by subtracting or adding. Okay children, but we need to bring to the nearest whole number. So how will you change to the nearest whole number? So simply if you are subtracting, okay, see, if we subtract, so 7 plus 5 upon 8, right? So the whole number plus 5 upon 8 minus 5 upon 8, okay. Simply if I am subtracting this one means I will get the whole number 7, right? Now 5 minus 5 will get 0. 0 minus 8 means no value. So we will get the whole number as 7. Okay children. So simply if we are subtracting minus 5 upon 8 means we will get the answer as 7. Okay. So while adding, what will you do? If we add 7 plus 5 upon 8, okay, plus 3 upon 8. Okay. See, 8 upon 8 means we will get whole, right? 1. So children, it is full one part, right? So that I am adding to get the 8 upon 8. Okay, so 5 plus 3, it is 8, right? 8 upon 8. So that we will get the answer as 7 plus 1. Okay, 7 plus 1. So that is, the answer is 8. Okay children. So if we are subtracting minus 5 upon 8 means we will get 7. Okay, if we are adding 3 upon 8 means we will get the answer. Okay, the whole number as 8. Okay children, is it clear? So copy it in your classwork notebook, pause the video and write. Okay children. So that's all about today's class and your today's homework. Okay, let me write it on the board. Okay. Children, note your today's homework. Okay. It is from page number 19, that is exercise 1.2. From the 9th, okay, 9th sum. First we had it in our classwork. Okay. So this is your homework question. Okay. So note your today's homework. Okay. Do your homework properly. Okay. Thank you.